Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Gordon. Now here's the delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal...
Fagioli! It's hit the upright. Raul. Oh, good spread. Muscular approach does pay off here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Back into the middle. Camavinga. Camavinga purring through the gears. And the ball's come loose here. It's a goal kick. Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. Atletico Mineiro looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it could be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's got away. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 34 minutes is number 98.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gordon. And it's Fernandes. Goes for goal! It's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's ambitious. Decent enough try.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's tried one! And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Stood up well to him there.
Really well played.
Batasagi providing an outlet on that flank. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Gordon has created one goal already. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining.
He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Batasagi. Now it's Rafinha. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, just skips past his man.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He's in a great position. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 19.
Atletico Mineiro are making a change now. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Neymar. Camavinga knocks it into space. Gordon, and he's had a hit. Oh, brilliant from Gordon. A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 89 minutes is
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gordon. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Neymar. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please
I think
make
we just
sure
saw
to
a
watch the
team
screen for
winning
an information
by playing to their
bulletin
strengths.
from the
There was a
regional
clear
police
picture of what
department.
they set out to do. And
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're
and
going
welcome
up.
to today's
Incentives
match.
do not come much simpler or
And
sweeter
please
than that
welcome
one.
our lads to the field.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this. A header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rafinha does really well to win the ball. Gordon! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Camavinga. Oh, they could break here. Rafinha. Over to the left. Gordon. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball is over the line. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gives it back. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Rafinha. Now he's got space here. And he whips it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a...
Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now it's Griezmann. And it's Camavinga. Now it's shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Oh, they could be caught out. A decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Heading backwards. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Fagioli really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. He's having a go! Fernandez. Robertson. Griezmann. Foot in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Fernandez makes the interception. And it's Griezmann. Fagioli receives it in. He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Fernandez. Chance! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's hit the upright. It's a goal. Back to within one. Interesting. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's off the post. Fernandez. Now it's Haaland. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them.
Here's a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Bade. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Cross from Rafinha.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The ball has bounced loose now. And they've got a throw. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Haaland threads one in. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9, Robertson.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Good ball, good take. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
Well, that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come... Big chance! And he's found the net! And look who it is! He leads the way! He leads the way again! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, that was vital. Works it forward. Azar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gordon. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it up, gets his head on it! Oh, this is a great position. Fagioli. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Spread it left. Jimenez. Spread out to the left. Gordon. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Ricci. And it's Fernandez. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Fernandez. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha. Gordon! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Camavinga. And Fagioli. Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great vision. Has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Tomori. It's run loose here. He's going for goal. And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Camavinga.
There will be 3 minutes
It's
added
Fascioli.
time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. And we hit half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's Dembele! Just couldn't stay down for him.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Fascioli. Nice-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Fernandez. Fascioli. Opts for safety. Gordon looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. And this is Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
He's found... And the finish! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 73 minutes is number 10, Ousmane Dembele.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, he's burst through! Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Hazard. So much time and real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Tomori. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Fernandez. Look at the space here.
There will be 3
Well, he certainly
minutes
wasn't in the
added
mood to
time.
take any risks.
Oh, just skips past his man. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.